Hey guys, what's up? Tuning in. I'm telling you, I'm definitely gonna have to stop using these StreamYard sound effects because the timing is absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, happy and blessed Friday. Happy weekend to you guys. This is not Friday fuckery yet. I'll do that later on tonight. I wanted to come in briefly to go over the new updates on the high school shooter situation. Also, I want to go over the latest information about rapper Rich Homie Quan, his untimely passing. And that's going to be it. So we won't be here that long today, So let's go ahead and get started with this live. But before we get started with this live, let me ask you guys to do a couple of things for me. And you know what they are: to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Again, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Thank you so much, and share and leave a comment at the end of this video. All right. Yeah. Welcome to my new subbies to Shades Tube. I appreciate you guys. Also, thank you to all my subbies that's been with me for the longest. All right. All righty, y'all. Let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area. And like always, part of it is scrolling across that screen. And you know why? Why only part of it is scrolling across that screen is because StreamYard only allows you so many characters. Okay. I just wanted to let you guys know that just in case you're wondering. But anyway, welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in a replay. Over here in the chat, we got Tony Bands up in the house in his A. We got Jermaine up in his A. And y'all make sure y'all show Tony Bands some love and support. And thank you so much, guys. All right. Tony, when you putting up new content? But anyway, John in the bush is up in his A. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, y'all. Let's go and get this started. Let me turn my music back on. And I hope all of you guys are having a good Friday too, a good work day. I really do. My day is going good so far. I got up this morning, did a couple of exercises, stretching, and went down there and did my garage. It's almost done. I'm so happy about that. It's like 114 degrees out here, so it's hot as ever outside. So I had to go to the garage early so I won't, be too hot in the garage. But I'm so happy that everything is almost done in this house. It took a long time. I moved here in March, and I'm just not completing everything. We're working and get my son together with school. I was homeschooling first. Now he's going online, but I still have to, act as his learning coach and check and look at his work and things like that. So it's a lot of stuff, y'all. And then running around, taking my other kids places. It's a lot. Then trying to get this collabo thing done, done for these eyeglasses and just everything else I have to do. It's a lot of stuff. So anyway, I'm here. Like I said, I'll come back later on to do Friday fuckery. And right now, we just got some more important information to go over. All right. So get you something to eat, something to drink, and relax and share. And let's go ahead and watch this video, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? And I definitely got to put my new intro on here as soon as I get time. Thanks again to DJ Q for that. I haven't forgotten. I just be so busy. I be busy. And Jermaine, I will be making you a mod soon. It costs $69.99. So you can cash out me at $ Shades Tube. The wrench is $69.99. Okay, Jermaine. All right, I'm monetized now. I haven't applied for it yet, but I am monetized. I will be monetized soon. I'll be so busy I don't have enough time to apply for it. But I'm gonna do it this weekend. So my wrenches, Jermaine, are $69.99 plus the $20 admin fee. So that's $69, $79, $89, and then another $10 just to be paying it. So for a total of $99.99 for Rich, okay? $99.99, $20 admin fee, $10 just to be paid it, just for be letting you do it, and $69.99 for the wrench itself. And that lasts for 6 months. Every 6 months is $69. Every month this is $69. This is SDB BC. Okay. Y'all are so damn silly. It's ridiculous. Okay. Hey, I be watching him sometimes. I'm getting pointers from him, you know? Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm Mrs. Okay, I'm Mrs. SDB over here, okay? I've been trained very well just by watching his videos. So crazy. So 69.99 plus the $20 admin fee and then the $10. It's actually 9.99. Okay. So altogether it's around $99 for cash out me at dollar sign Shades. Let me put that up so you can see it. Dollar sign, where is it at? You guys can feel free to do the same thing. Okay, cash out me at dollar sign Shades. Y'all know YouTube is not free. It's not free. I told y'all that before. Okay. What? 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 Okay. You can start calling me that, okay? Okay. So let's go ahead, y'all, and do this breaking news and not top. Yeah, top of time. Breaking news. Just breaking news today, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Breaking news. It's breaking news. It's breaking news. Okay. I get up acting silly, y'all. That's on everything. Y'all, look, I watched some of my old Instagram videos this morning, and my ass was cracking up in here. Then I was watching some others. Later on, I'm gonna show y'all these other people Instagram videos. These people be doing some crazy stuff on IG, y'all. I thought I'd be doing crazy stuff. It's so damn funny. They got the Mario dude dancing to, I think, Chris Brown's song. I think it's sensational. I think it may be the other song. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all that later on. It's so damn funny, man. I was laughing my ass off for about an hour watching videos. Then I was watching mine too, laughing. Man, oh man. But anyway, let's go on with this breaking news, y'all. Again, welcome to Shades Too. You know what I'm saying? All righty now. All right. So anyway, let's tame it down a little bit. Now we wanted to say my condolences are expressed out to Rich Homie Quan family, friends, and fans. Yeah, I like him. Okay. Y'all know that song. I like him. We was listening to him last night, me and my son, because I knew exactly who he was, who he is, who he was. When I heard about his passing and everything. So let's go ahead and go over that really quick. Rest in peace to him. Well, for him. Let's go ahead and go over it real quick. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this. So Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan passed on at the young age of 33 years old. He had a 2015 big hit song called Type of Way. And they don't have, at the time when this came out, they did not have the manner of his unaliving and the cause. But I heard some rumors, I don't know if it's official yet, that he had a drug overdose, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if this is true or anything, but I'm just saying. Okay. So anyway, here it says Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan, who burst onto the hip hop scene in 2013, passed in Georgia, according to authorities. The Fulton County Medical Examiner said in a statement that Atlanta's Grady Memorial Hospital notified its personnel Thursday of the rapper's unaliving. He was 33, like I just said, basically. A cause in manner of unaliving was not released. An autopsy has been scheduled for today, which I'm pretty sure they have already done it. The artist, whose given name is Devontae Lamar, scored a big hit more than a decade ago with the song Type of Way. He followed it up in 2015 with Flex 000. Rapper Boosie Badass posted about his friends unaliving on social media. He said the two had good ass memories together and that will always bring a smile to my face. And then he said, hashtag rest up Quan. Boosie Badass said the two artists were collaborating together before Rich Homie Quan's unaliving. Rich Homie Quan's family and his management representatives could not be reached for comments on Thursday afternoon. Okay, so anyway, that was yesterday. said, so we got some more information here. Let's go ahead and go down. First, hold on. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me just check something real quick. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Can't play no music on here. I wish I could because I would have played. I would have came in with that song playing. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, okay. Okay, thanks, Jermaine. So here's the picture of him in case you don't know what he looks like. Let's see if his birthday was coming up too on October the 4th. That's sad. Goodness. Let's see if they got any more updated information on him. Let's see. So his father is mourning his unaliving. Let's see. So he wrote about his grief on social media. He said his dad said he's in unbearable pain. Yes. He said, Lord, please help me to understand this. To lose my son, my firstborn, my best friend, Lord, please let this be a dream. Y'all pray for me and my family. He also stated, I feel like I'm crushed into a million pieces. And they still do not have an official, well, they did not disclose an official cause of unaliving. So a lot of people did pay tribute to him. Playboy Cardi did, of course, Boosie Badass, Migos, rapper Quavo, um, and a lot of other people, guys. Now, let's see here. He also had some hits with Life with Tigger, Yo Gotti, Fetty Wap, Lil Wayne, Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj, and a lot of other rappers, y'all, who worked with him. Let's see. Before he passed on, his girlfriend Amber Williams told police she found the artist unresponsive, according to the recording of a 911 call obtained and published by Atlanta outlet 11 Alive. In the recording, Williams can be heard requesting an ambulance. Now, I'm not going to play that on my channel, guys, because he just passed on. And, I think sometimes people do some tacky stuff. So I'm just not going to play that right now. Maybe later on I will. Um, so I'm guessing she said he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing. He kind of foamed at the mouth. So that alone sounds like to me he might have had some type of drug overdose. I don't know for sure because I wasn't there or anything else. I'm just thinking, the foaming and all that type of stuff. It could be other things too. Anyway, Williams has not directly addressed her boyfriend's unaliving on social media, but she did reshare friends and followers post voicing support and privacy to her Instagram story. She stated praying for God to wrap his arms around you. Well, no, somebody else said praying for God to wrap his arms around you, sis. Okay. So today, the medical examiner said that they did finish the autopsy and the cause and manner of unaliving are pending the completion of laboratory studies and microscopic examination of tissue slides. So they're really checking this out to see what he passed on from. Hey, Ryan, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? You guys make sure y'all show Ryan some love and support. Nice to see you, Ryan, and much love to you too. Let's see. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let's see if we got any more updated information on him right now. Let's see, y'all. This is the same stuff. Let's see what they said right here, real quick. Here he is, right here again. Let's see. You have an all day to call. They start calling soon as you're doing something. Okay. excuse me, yeah. Let's do this. So let's see. Hold on, let me see if they got anything else on here new. Okay, see. So I'm not gonna read all the stuff about him, guys. You can go look that up yourself. This is basically giving you a background on him and everything. I'm not gonna cover all of that. Like I said, I don't like doing too much talking about people when they just passed on besides telling you what's up. Um, maybe later on I'll go into more, detail, especially anything negative. So anyway, let me go and tell you what his father said again on this other post that I have. Well, actually, not his father. They got another. Let me look at this real quick. Another article on him raising his family. Let me go over that real quick. Make sure there's nothing negative here, though. Okay, so they said at 33 years old, Atlanta rapper Rich Rich Homie Quan was found unalive in his home. The tragedy initially was reported by TMZ. Like always, TMZ is always everywhere, y'all. Hey, most hated bronze. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show most hated bronze some love and support, y'all. Anyway, it was confirmed by Rich's family members at the Fulton County morgue. Again, a cause of unaliving was not initially given. There has been speculations that it may have been a drug overdose, like I just said. And they're still investigating this to see if it was a possible overdose. That's why I guess the coroner is looking at tissues and checking out everything else just to rule it out to see if it was that or to rule it out or whatever the case is. Anyway, the rapper was known for his work with various big names in hip hop, including Tigger, YG, Young Thug, and so on. He had been nominated for multiple BET Awards throughout his career, and many other rappers have posted their condolences on his passing. Now, again, I'm not going to say anything negative. We're just going to leave it like this. He had some kids, but he was not married, but he was, in a relationship with his girlfriend. And here's a picture of him and her and the baby together. Okay. Let's see. So he does have 4 children in total. The 2 oldest, and then he has a youngest. Two. He has 2 other kids who are the youngest, who he shared those 2 with his girlfriend that he had at the time of his passing. I think that's her in the picture up there. Cute little family. Let's see what else they have here. So he does have an older son who was not legally recognized as the rappers until 2020. Okay, and like I said before, I'm not going to go into anything negative, but I will tell you this. In 2020, they recognized his other son, and then Rich Homie Quan and his girlfriend Amber decided to raise their kids together, and they moved in to co-parent and work on their relationship. That same year, Rich and Amber announced they were expecting another baby boy who was born later that same year. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't know why news people and these tabloids and social media like to talk about people in a negative way at the time of their passing, not even caring about what their family members are experiencing. So over here, I'm trying not to do that. So again, like I said before, later on, I may go into more stricter details about Rich Homie Quan, but not today because we're paying, respect for people when they pass on. I mean, you never know when you may be in the same shoes. So again, he passed on at the age of 33. They do not have an official cause of unaliving. We do think it is a drug overdose, but we don't know for sure. And just from hearing the foaming at the mouth, things like that, it makes me think that too. But I'm not a doctor or anything else, so I don't know for sure. Just guessing. All right. Let's read a couple of these comments the tasteful ones. Anyway, MT said, "Wow, that's crazy. So young, these rappers that's still on hard drugs got to leave that shit alone. It's not worth losing your life. Now everything hard in white and liquid is laced with fentanyl. Sad." And I agree with her. Now, um, I don't understand why people keep on doing all these things. You know what I'm saying? Especially after you see other stars and regular people passing on from the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand that. Let's see. So somebody had to get mad. So, we're not going to read that. That's stupid. All right. Because they did say in the article, if you can comprehend and read, that they think the keyword THINK, that he had a drug overdose. No one knows for sure yet, probably the coroner, but they have not released official information because they are doing tissue examination and just other examination. I forgot what else I said, but just basically still examining, everything to see exactly what he passed on from. Aunt said, "I wish people would find something other to do than drugs. These people are here are lacing product, and I ain't saying a thing. Hope this wakes that culture up, but I doubt it. Musicians been overdosing on drugs since before I was even born. My condolences, so sad." And that is true. I mean, I don't know why anybody would get mad about that. It is true. So many artists have passed on from drugs, so many, or from prescription medications that they have overdosed on by accident. You know, all of these overdoses are accident, and a lot of people, not just celebrities, but regular people too, pass on from, drug overdose or mixing drugs together that they should not be mixing together, or just basically getting hooked on drugs, what I'm saying, on prescription drugs, and they just take too many of them, which is still called overdosing. So that is a reality. There's no disrespect there. That is a reality, and people do need to find, other outlets because drugs are not the answer, just like alcohol isn't. And I can say that because I don't do drugs or alcohol, okay? So it's not the answer. I'd rather go eat some chocolate. You know what I'm saying? It's the M&Ms. I mean, that's not the answer either in the long run. But I'm just saying, drugs and alcohol is not the answer. And we have been hearing so many people every single month, that they are passing on because they are overdosing on drugs. So if you are on drugs or you are abusing alcohol, you need to go seek help. Don't be ashamed, don't feel like a loser because a lot of people get on these things, just go get help. Okay, point blank. Because we definitely don't need to lose another life. Your life is very valuable, regardless. Your life is valuable. Everybody's life is. So take care of yourself. And again, my condolences and prayers are extended out to Rich Homie Quan's family, his girlfriend, his kids, his mom, his dad, his fans, friends, everybody. You know, and it's just a shame. 33 years old. Let me see if I can read two more comments, and then that would be it. Nancy said, "I love your music, Rich Homie Quan and Batman Scoop. Y'all are good rappers, and now y'all are with the Lord. Rest in peace, and going to miss you all." That was a nice little message. I'm not gonna read the next comment because this person, let me give him a thumbs down because he don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I will read this right here though. So somebody did say he ain't with the Lord and start saying weird stuff. Okay, so somebody else came back and said, "At him, who the F are you to judge? Unless you have passed on before, you don't know what happens in the afterlife. You sound ignorant." I have to agree somewhat because we don't know if he was saved or not. I mean, we just never know. We don't know. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, for me, I'm not gonna sit up and say he went to hell or heaven or whatever the case is because we don't know what he did in his life when he wasn't on screen or wasn't on the music scene or whatever the case is. We just don't know. Okay, let's just hope just make sure we go. That's all I got to say. Okay. Donnie said more and more women will become single moms, especially in the music industry. Companies will go after the money off his music. Most kids are being created by people on drugs. Rest in peace. I agree with Donnie. He's right. But, after the person passes on, the music companies do profit off of that. You know what I'm saying? They really do. And that's why, again, hey, Iceman, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Iceman some love and support. That's right, Iceman, because they asked probably going to hell themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's on everything. But as I was going to say, let me see how can I say this. Allegedly, they think that some music companies profit a lot off of these celebrities unalive, and they also believe that some of these music companies also, the people who work for them, also encourage, some of these celebrities to be taking drugs and do other things. Now, I said allegedly, okay, so it's not concrete, all right? Or I think, okay, so and some people think. So we don't really know because we're not there. And even if I was there, wouldn't be doing anything. So I'm just saying that's what people think. Now this person says something stupid, but anyway. So M said, I hope he had a will for her and the kids. If not, his next of kin gets his royalties. Not saying you have to get married, but have something in place just in case an accident does happen. And I hope he did too. Because a lot of times people think they can pass on because they're young. It really doesn't. Um, it really doesn't. It really doesn't matter. Your age. You can pass on any time. It's not. You know, written in stone that everybody will live to be 70 or 80 or 90 years old, or even 60. Some people just pass, or even 50. Some people pass on early. So it is something that you should be doing. You should be having a will, especially if you got some money or some, property or whatever the case is. You should have that just in case, especially if you have kids. I don't care if you don't have nothing but a life insurance policy. You should have everything written out how you want it done. So if you pass on, your family will be straight versus them in court and shit arguing over who gets this and who gets that, which is crazy. So that's it for all of that. The messages. Well, let me read this right here real quick. Somebody said, I just don't believe he took something to unalive himself. Wow, this is fishy right here. And somebody else said this is very fishy because he had actually mentioned that he had left the drug stuff alone for his family. Say trial time, name coming up in combos, and now he's unalive. Okay, so I tell you what, I'm gonna give it a couple days because I don't do that, and we're gonna look into all of that because that's weird. I mean weird. So we're gonna see what we find on that, and then I'm trying to figure out why is it taking the medical examiner so long to rule out everything. They're testing everything, so we'll see. We will see. Maybe he did not take anything on himself. You see what I'm saying? You just never know. So we will see. Hmm. Had to screenshot that so I can go back and remember to do it. Somebody else said something very different, but I'm not going to read this right here. But I will read this right here, and it is negative, but I am going to say it. Okay. This person, Mr. Passport, said, if you do drugs, you are a weak minded individual. Then another person came back and said, I agree, but let's not be so it and judgmental. Some of us are stronger than others. Life is hard, and as it is, life is hard as it is. That's what they meant. I can see how the stress of just getting through the day could drive one to alcohol or drugs or both. And I agree with the second person. And I do agree with somewhat what the first person said, okay? But I wouldn't necessarily say that that anybody can't fall into that position of being weak minded, you know, if they go through certain things, because you never know. I don't do drugs, I don't do alcohol, but I'm gonna tell you straight up, when I get mad sometimes, I be going in there and give me some M&Ms. And y'all may be laughing when I say this, but the reason why I said that's not good is because I'm not diabetic, but those numbers are kind of high. You see what I'm saying? So if you know that, you can't be eating stupidly. Like my doctor said the other day, my cardiologist, he told me to start eating more intelligent. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So even though I don't do drugs, alcohol, nothing like that, I get mad to go eat some M&Ms knowing that my numbers are a little elevated. That's dumb. That's kind of weak-minded a little bit. So again, anybody can fall into that category. People use different things. Some people be when they get mad, they go have XEX. Some people tear up stuff. So whatever it is, you have to figure out what is triggering you and try to obtain help. Especially if you're on drugs, you know, and alcohol, or you are out here having XEX like that, or doing anything that's dangerous like that. You need to seek help. So I wouldn't necessarily say, yeah, it is a weak-minded individual. But what I'm saying is that anybody can be that. That's what I'm saying. And basically, that's the big KNFL was saying. Some people are very strong, like myself, and some people are not as strong. So we can't really be going around here tripping out on people and saying crazy stuff about people who get on drugs stuff because you don't know in alcohol abuse. You don't know what they are going through. That's what I'm trying to say. Have some compassion. All right. So again, my condolences are expressed out to Rich homie. I mean, Rich. I'm sorry, y'all. Rich homie Quan. And my prayers are sending out to his family, friends, fans, and everybody else who knew knew him and know him still, and and just are sad about his passing on. All right, all right. Let's take a brief second break, and then I'll be right back. Y'all, hold on for a second. I gotta go do something real quick. Take a bite of this food. Actually, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Dang, Jay, this is good. Okay, break time is over. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Iceman. I really do. Okay. So now we're gonna go into part two of breaking news, y'all. And we're gonna talk about the the shooting from the high school. Okay. Let me get that information. If y'all hear me, sorry about that. Okay. Let me just get a drink of water real quick. Okay, guys. Okay. So anyway, y'all, as we know, we heard about the high school shooting in Georgia in Winder, I think, that happened a couple days ago. Of course, they have the suspect in custody. He's in juvenile detention center. He is being charged as an adult. I believe the little boy is only, I can't remember how old that little boy is. Let's see. Is he 14 or 15, somewhere around that age? But y'all know I'm doing it straight off my head right now. They don't have a motive yet. They're still looking into that. At least at the time that I looked them up, they did not have a motive. Um, the little boy had an AK-15. Is that what it's called? An AK. They haven't released information regarding any more updates regarding that. At least at the time that I looked this up, I didn't see anything. But I do have some information regarding his father. So anyway, his father was arrested, okay? And the GBI, which is the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, announced this yesterday. And you know what? Remember when I was going over this story and I told you guys that the dad or whomever needs to be arrested too? I'm glad that they did that because it just don't even make any sense. The little boy was investigated last year for doing a post up on social media. Okay. And when they questioned the dad, he claimed that his son does not have be around those GUNs unsupervised. Okay, point blank. And the little boy said he wasn't that somebody else did that on his account. All right. So the thing is, a whole year later, this is what we have. Anyway, Colin Gray, 54, is being charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 8 counts of cruelty to children. That's according to the GBI. All right. The 14-year-old suspect has been charged with 4 counts of felony murder, as he should. Okay. As he should. Now, GBI Director Chris Hosey said at a news conference Thursday night that the charges against Colin Gray stem from knowingly allowing his son to possess a weapon. You know what? I know good. I can't do this. I know good and damn well his dad did not know that this boy did not allow this boy to be having GUNs. Anyway, Georgia law prohibits minors from possessing handguns, but there is no minimum age to possess a rifle or shotgun in Georgia. That's some news right there. Now, why wouldn't they not have a minimum age for that? Because they be out there hunting? I don't even think a child should be allowed to hunt until they get about 17 at least. See, like I said the other day, I think that they need to change some of these laws, okay? Why do we need to let little kids hunt? They shouldn't even be hunting if they're under 17. These laws are just so damn crazy, and this is why so much be happening. They need to change some of this shit. Don't even make any damn sense. Anyway, during a brief court hearing on Friday morning, Judge Curry Mingeldorf II told Colin Gray he faced up to 180 years in prison if he was convicted on all counts. Wow. And the father said, "Yes, sir," in response to some questions from the judge. Gray's son, a student at Apalachee, I know I just said it wrong, Apalachee High School, allegedly unalived 4 people, 2 students and 2 teachers, when he opened fire at the school in Winder, Georgia, on Wednesday morning. 9 others were wounded and hospitalized, but they were all expected to survive and make a full recovery. Anyway, according to the Barrow County Sheriff, Judge Smith, in hospital officials, they said that Thursday, at least 7 of those 9 patients had been treated and released, and 1 other remained hospitalized in stable condition. Police and federal agents were investigating if the GUN used in the shooting, described by officials as an AR-style weapon, was purchased by the teen's father as a gift for his son in December 2023, according to 4 federal law enforcement sources close to the investigation. In May of 2023, the suspect and his father were both interviewed by the Jackson County Sheriff's Office after the FBI received tips about online posts threatening a school shooting. The FBI said in a statement Wednesday night. Now, at the time, investigators did not have enough evidence for an arrest or enough probable cause to take any additional law enforcement action, the FBI said. According to reports from the Jackson County Sheriff's Office released Thursday, the then 13-year-old claimed he deleted the Discord account the threats were made from because it kept getting hacked. He knew it was his. In the incident report, a deputy reported that the teen assured me he never made any threats to shoot up any school. And they believed him? They believed him? Come on now. So clearly he was lying. Local police records obtained by CBS News indicate the alleged shooter's parents were going through a divorce at the time. His mother took custody of the two other children in the divorce while the suspect stayed with his father, the record shows. I wonder if that really was a good idea, because I'm thinking that it wasn't. I'm thinking it wasn't. Because look what happened. Anyway, like I said before, the shooter is being handled as an adult. He also had his first appearance today, this morning. So I'm going to look up real quick to see what they have on that. Also, let's see. I'm trying to see. It was something else that I wanted to look up. I think that was I said I wasn't going to play that. That's right. Okay, so let's see here. What happened in this daggone court when he saw the judge? Let's see if they have any updated information. I'll come back to this. Let me just go see. That is plainly ridiculous. If you know your child was being checked out by the FBI a year ago, right? If you know this, right? Why the heck would you buy your child a damn GUN rifle or whatever? Why? Damn, you believe your child that much? Goodness. Let me see. Let's see if they got any updates. Okay, let's see. They got one right here. Let's see. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. That is crazy. Now he's incarcerated, facing up to 100 and some years in prison. That's crazy. All because he did something that's so damn stupid. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I don't know if this is updated information for his thing today. Let's see. So after the other hearing, after the arraignment, the district attorney Brad Smith said the team will face additional charges, and a grand jury has been scheduled and will meet on October the 17th. All right. So his dad was arraigned on 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, 8 counts of cruelty to children. An arrest warrant alleges he provided his sons with a firearm, with the knowledge he was a threat to himself and others. That's what I just said. That's stupid. I don't even know what else to say, y'all. That's stupid as shit. Again, if you know that your son, first of all, even if your son is acting absolutely normal, just because the FBI investigated you guys a whole year ago about a threat, why would your crazy butt go and buy your son a weapon for his birthday or Christmas present or whatever? That's crazy. So they're charging him because what he did, and they're just basically, let me see, how can I read this? Those charges push the legal limits of a parental responsibilities responsibility for a child's alleged GUN crime. So they said this is just the second time in America a parent has been charged in connection with a mass shooting by a minor. According to former federal prosecutor Jeffrey Toobin, the charges, including 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, and 8 counts of cruelty to children, with more possible, are the most severe ever filed against the alleged school shooter's parent. Central to the case against Gray will be an interaction the father and his son had with law enforcement more than a year before Wednesday's mass shooting. That's what I just said. Why would you, after being checked, questioned, or whatever, investigated by the FBI, the police, and every damn thing else, why would you go out and buy your child a dang on GUN for a gift? How dumb. I knew they was going to go back and check that. Anyway, they said the teenager's access to the weapon used in the attack and what the father knew about the boy's mental state. Expert told CNN as a portrait of the teenager's rough family life emerges. Shh. So if the dad knew about his mental situation, which he probably did, I don't know if he did, that's why I used the word probably. That's even more crazy, y'all. It really is. They said the charges against Gray come just 5 months after the parents of the teenager who unalived 4 students in a 2021 shooting in Oxford, Michigan, were each sentenced to 10 to 15 years in prison after their convictions of involuntary manslaughter. Now, despite these cases are similar, some key differences also are in play. And with the Georgia investigation still in its early stages, experts say it's too early to tell exactly how a criminal trial of Gray might unfold and compare with the Crumleys, the people who got sentenced to 10 to 15 years for the 2021 school shooting in Oxford, how it would play out. So they did appear in court. Let's see here. This is the little picture of it. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Okay. So I said with victims' families sitting only 1 feet behind them. I gotta stop eating at this desk. Both 14-year-old shooting suspect Colt Gray and his father Colin Gray appeared separately before the same judge on Friday as the legal process began in connection with the horrific school shooting in Winder, Georgia, earlier this week. The shooting at Apalachee High School left 2 students and 2 teachers unalived. Superior Court Judge Curry M. Mingeldorf presided over the proceedings for both father and son. So let's see let me just go ahead and summarize this. So like we said before, Colt Gray faces 4 counts of felony murder. He could face life in prison if he is convicted. The judge said he would not be eligible for the penalty because he is under 18. The suspected shooter will be tried as an adult under Georgia law. He did not enter a plea during the brief hearing. In court, his hands were shackled at the waist, and he was wearing a green prison shirt and light colored pants. Okay. And then what will happen next is that Gray is expected to face additional charges. That's according to the district attorney there. And those will be filed after investigators speak with injured victims. His case will go before a grand jury on October the 17th. And the court date is set for December the 4th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. for his preliminary hearing, which is subject to change. The dad, 54, Colin Gray, is charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 8 counts of cruelty to children. An arrest warrant affidavit states he allegedly gave his son a firearm with knowledge he was a threat to himself and others. And this is according to the affidavit. If convicted on all counts, the father could face a maximum prison sentence of 180 years. And that's according to the judge. And then the dad, with his voice cracking and appeared to be trembling, he answered the judge's question. And he often rocked in his seat during the proceeding. And he should have thought about that shit when he was buying his son a gun as a gift, knowing that his son was just questioned by the FBI a year ago for a threat made to a school. That's silly. So the DA said Smith said he is not trying to send a message in charging the suspect, the shooter's father. I'm just trying to use the tools in my arsenal to prosecute people for the crimes they commit. That's what the DA said. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation identified those unalive in the Apalachee High School shooting as Richard Aspinwall, 39, Christina Ermy, 53, Mason Skrimmerhorn, and Christian Angelo, both 14. Okay, and I hope I didn't say their names wrong. If I did, forgive me about that. So, like I said before, y'all, I really don't feel sorry for the dad because he should have thought about that, when he bought the GUN for his son. And he should have, if his son did have mental problems going on, he should have sought help for his son, point blank. It's a shame that his son did choose to do this, though, and put his dad in this situation as well, because damn, he's old enough to know not to do this. This is a daggone shame. I'm not going to read the rest of this because a lot of people speaking on this shooting and everything is a lot. Again, let me show you the picture of the 4 victims. And again, my condolences are expressed out for those victims, families, friends, other family members. And my prayers are extending out to them as well. And may all of these victims, rest in peace. Also, may Rich Homie Quan rest in peace as well. And anybody else who lost loved ones or who have been, their lives have been lost this past week, in whatever way it was lost. Okay. All I know regarding this case right here, though, it's a shame that the dad didn't do what he needed to do, as a parent, buying children GUNs for gifts when they're not mentally sound. They was just looked at by the police or the FBI a year ago, 6 months ago. It's just plainly crazy. I don't understand why he did that. He could have bought other gifts. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, no weapons though, no type of weapons and stuff. And I don't feel sorry for the dad because the justice system, they got to step up and start doing stuff to these parents who sit there and act like they don't know what their children are like or what they are going through. You may not know everything, but you do have some idea when your child is acting weird. You can't tell me you don't. Damn, what you do? You just let them stay up in the damn bedroom all day and you don't talk to your kids or anything else? That's crazy. So Richard, y'all, was the math teacher, okay? He was the math teacher. I guess he was I know a sophomore student was talking about him. I'm not going to read all of that. I just want to let you know their jobs. Christina Ermy, she was a high school math teacher as well. Let's see. Damn, she had made a cake and brought a pizza to her class on the day that shooting happened, and she, got unalive. That's sad. Now, Christian Angelula or Angelulo, they say he was a very good kid. He was very sweet and caring, and he was loved by many. Mason, who was the 14-year-old. They say he was a loving soul and a creative kid. He was the sweetest, most lovable soul with the biggest smile and will be missed dearly. All right. And he also had a good sense of humor as well. So again, that's sad. Anytime children get unalive, especially, and it's just a sad situation, y'all. And again, I think the justice system, the school system, everybody, I just think they need to change some laws within the school districts. They need to implement all kids need to use clear backpacks. That's the first thing. They need to put metal detectors in all schools. They need to check students if they can, but definitely put those metal detectors there. I think they should check them too, because the metal detector may not catch everything, so you just physically check each one. And I also think they need to make sure they have security throughout the whole entire schools, because in this day and time, you keep on hearing stories of kids doing this. What are they wait? What are they waiting on? What are they waiting on? To take some type of steps to eliminating these things from happening, or at least decreasing the amount of times this can happen. It just does not even make any sense. You know what I'm saying? It really just doesn't. So with that being said, y'all, we are going to go ahead and end this live today. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm not going to I just I was going to read a couple comments from that. Let me see if I can go back to that real quick. From the actual dad stuff. Let me see. Hold on, let's see. Hold on, I didn't even read this right here. Hold on, let me see what he said right here. Hold on, y'all. I missed something. They might have taken that story down. Let me see if it's still here. Oh, they said the little boy, Colt Grace, told police he would never shoot up a school when they visited his house after FBI reported threats. And so he basically lied. So he told them he would never shoot up a school, back last year, but he went there and did it anyway. That's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. Hold on, let's see this. And that's what he had up online, photographs of a GUN. Oh, it's one more thing that I wanted to tell you guys too. Okay, besides the fact that he said he told the police, FBI, that he wasn't going to shoot up the school, which he lied. And he said he acted like someone was accusing him of threatening to shoot up a school. And he said he would never do such a thing. He said even in a joking manner, but yet he goes and do it anyway. And that, let me just tell y'all something. So they said further investigation of Gray's Discord account showed that the account was made after the teen said he deleted his account. The account had a username that was written in Russian. Translation of the Russian letters spell out the name Lanza, referring to Adam Lanza, who is the perpetrator of the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting in Newton, Connecticut, according to the reports. Good and damn well, this dude might have did this himself. And then they said when the Gray's father was questioned about the inconsistencies in his son's statements, he insisted that the associated email address was not his or his son, and that his son does not know how to speak Russian, according to the report. This is so damn stupid. And just because, listen, his son might not know how to speak Russian, but you can certainly go online or somewhere online and look up how to say certain things in that damn language so you can type it out. And then they said the IP address associated with the Discord account appeared to come from different parts of Georgia, as well as New York and Virginia. That's because the damn boy used that what's name shit. Are these people stupid? You know good and damn well when you use that other I forgot what you call it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Y'all, that's what he probably used. You mean to tell me he fooled the damn FBI police with that? And then he told the deputies that he stopped using Discord because too many people kept hacking his account. He was afraid someone would use his information for nefarious purposes or nefarious purposes. And then authorities told the dad to keep his son out of school until the matter was resolved. And then after that interview, the police said there was no probable cause. After all the inconsistencies in his story, and then the police should know you can you can hide your VPN, right? And you can put this other thing on your VPN, right? And it shows that a message or email account or whatever you try to do, it's coming from many different places, not your own address. Why don't they know this? People do this all the time. When they don't want nobody to know where they live at, when they don't want nobody to know that they're doing something, or when they're doing something illegal, or even when they're trolling, all types of stuff. They also said that Gray and his family had contact with the Department of Family and Children's Services in the area. With him skipping damn school like that, you would have think that DFACS would have been involved in that anyway. I call it DFACS was in Cleveland. That's what we call it, Department of Family and Children's Services. I still say that. This little girl, Lila, I think, said this boy he wasn't even there most of the time. So I thought in school, when kids miss so many days, they contact the family. Okay. Then if that doesn't help, then they contact the school system, and then they end up contacting children's family and services. This is crazy, y'all. One commenter said, I think if the kid in school is involved in making threats of shooting up the school and law enforcement gets involved, all weapons in the home should be confiscated, and the parents and the child should be required to get psychiatric evaluation. And I also think they need to be put out that damn school, point blank, expelled from school. And somebody have to always come back to my what if it was false. That's why you investigate first. And once the investigation is clear, if you find out that you don't have nothing there, then you give them back their weapons. You can't be sitting up here trying to protect these damn people who own these GUNs while kids are still getting unalive. Lisa said this is unacceptable. All adults involved in this situation is accountable. 4 people's lives were lost. Others were hurt. When are we going to take threats seriously? Right. And then the trauma that everybody will experience from this situation. Okay, WT said exactly what I said. This lying little shit should receive not the F penalty. I don't say that. And his father should be charged for failure to secure his firearms. And I agree with that. I don't think the little boy should get that penalty because he is a kid. But the life in prison is just as bad because he's going to be alive and he's going to be going through hell. He don't have no chance of parole if he's convicted, and he's just messed up his entire life, period. He has a future incarcerated, and don't tell him what those inmates are going to do to him when he go to adult prison. As a matter of fact, they be doing shit in juvenile detention center, so they probably got him in protective custody because don't tell him about those little juvenile, hardcore criminals in there. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people failed this family, the school, the victims' families, and everything, and all of the kids in school, and the teachers too, and the parents, because when they came out there to his house and they said his story was not, it was not, he wasn't saying the same thing every time. Okay, so if you know this, how can you say there was no probable cause to do anything really? Okay, well, how? And then everybody knows that people can go and make proxy VPNs or whatever the case is. Okay, I may not be using the right name for it, but it's something you can do where it looks like your address, the message, or the email that you just did. It came from many different areas. Anything you do on the internet, it will say that if you use that fake VPN stuff. Okay, everybody knows this, and then also everybody knows that anybody can go online with all these little gadgets online. Even if you can't speak that language, you type it in there. They tell you how to translate it. You don't have to speak a foreign language in order to communicate when you are typing stuff. I do it all the time. Type stuff in other languages. I don't even speak that. So I don't know why they took that as this little boy not being guilty of anything. Does not make any sense. Man, this is crazy. But anyway, if I get any more information on this this entire case, I will let you guys know. Let me see what else they got here. That's his father. Did I show y'all a picture of his dad? Let me show y'all a picture of his dad. Hold on. I don't know if I did. Let me show it to you. While I take a bite of my food. He looked like he been crying. Yeah, he looks like he's been crying or something. I don't know if he has. I'm just saying he looks like him. He probably has, though. He probably has. Secretly, because they probably got him a protective custody as well. I don't know. But let me go back to this and look at something real quick, y'all, before we get it ready to get out of here. Let me see what they said about his father real quick. That's what I was getting ready to do. Hold on. Let me see what the comments said about his dad real quick. Oh, so somebody said exactly what I said. Somebody said, good that the father was arrested. Now go after the sheriff's department and the FBI also and arrest all those asshats for not acting on this a year ago. Total bullshit. And I agree. I agree. They wrote this off as having no probable cause when they just said the little boy had some inconsistencies in the stories. Okay, and who doesn't know that you can use a fake VPN? Okay, and who doesn't know that you can go online and type up stuff in different languages and you don't have to know how to speak it? Come on now. Let's see. So let's see what else they got here. And somebody else said if parents bought the GUN and never safeguarded it, parents should be held responsible too. And I agree with that. And then Dre said he deserves it. FBI warned you less than a year ago. Son made threats to do this. You thought Christmas what? He thought that on Christmas he was going to help him by buying him that assault rifle. He deserves to be punished, more than his son. And I agree. Final comment. Damn, this girl wrote a whole book. Okay, it says all the signs were there. This is why we want stricter gun laws, because nobody's doing their damn job. So this stops happening. I'm glad my kids are out of school. I would have homeschooled my children if that shit was going down when they were in school. As it is, I've had to break up fights that have been breaking out at school. Girls being slammed on my car, and that does not work for this old lady. And then watching a boy get this shit beat out of him and being disabled. It was quite the tackle trying to get that fat kid off another. I just picked him up from his backpack and threw him down. What? How I do not know. I was pissed. And it was also asking, where is the effing principal of the school? Please, this isn't my damn job. But I stayed there and made sure that the principal showed up to do his job. And I asked him to maybe do it better. Try going out there before the kids come out and beat each other up on my car. Laugh out loud. She graduated, thank God, or that principal, and I might have tangled. Okay, this person. Anyway, she's basically saying that she's glad that her kids are out of school. If they weren't out of school, she was going to homeschool them. She said she had to break up some fights. The principals of the school should have been doing this job. And she also said she had to pick up some little boy off another little boy. She be moving him by his book bag. She got a lot of strength to be able to do that because she was mad. What else? Let's see. And she just said she's glad that her child, her children graduated, and she said thank God for that. And I can't understand the rest of the stuff she wrote. So basically, that's what she was saying, y'all. Okay, gosh. But anyway, again, I don't feel sorry for him. Okay, because he should never bought another. He should never bought a gun as a gift or period for his child, knowing that his child was just investigated and things. And he should have known. He should have known, even if the FBI did not know and the police didn't know, he should have known that his son was lying. Okay, let's keep it real. And he should have talked to his son, got his son some psychiatric help. Maybe he needed some too, and got some counseling. And that's the grown-up things to do. And get rid of all those guns, or at least lock them up so your son can't get into it and hide them. But he didn't do all of that. So it is what it is. All right. So anyway, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment at the end of this video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Excuse any bloopers, y'all. Sometimes when you're reading stuff, and you're getting information in, and then also when you're reading these comments where these people don't be writing correctly, it'd be a trip. Even these articles, because sometimes they use AI to write these articles up, and it does not. I mean, they do not be properly written. So when you're doing stuff live, you have to read. It's a trip sometimes. Okay. Let's go ahead and do roll call. So over here, let me say thank you to all of these people in my chat. We got Jermaine in the house. Tony was in the house. John in the house. Let's see who else. Ryan was in the house. Most Hated Bronze in the house. Iceman in the house. Nightbot in the house doing his job. And I think that's it. And people in the bushes in the house. And people who watches this in the replay in the house. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all. Don't forget that I'm coming back later on tonight to do Friday Fuckery. Unless something delays me, and if it does delay me, then I'll do it tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to do it tonight so I can have the whole entire weekend off. All right, and I got some tripped out stories to tell you about. Plus, I got some funny videos to show y'all so y'all can laugh. So make sure you come back tonight. I'm gonna try to do it earlier than like 12 a.m. my time, so y'all won't be up too late and stuff. So we'll see y'all. Okay, and don't forget, if you want to show additional support to this channel, you can do a cash app to $ShadesTube. All donations are used to support this channel, okay? Other than that, y'all have a great Friday, remaining day, and a beautiful weekend. And I think that's it. And I'll see you guys later on tonight in my next live. Peace out, y'all. Oh, I put up a new short. Go check that out. Follow me on TikTok at ShadesTube and check out my videos, all right? And also, I'm doing a Dollar Tree haul tomorrow. So check that out too, okay? Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you, Jermaine. Jermaine. Thank you so much. And don't forget, $99.99. $99.99, okay? For that wrench. The wrench, I mean. All right? All right. I'll see you guys later, and y'all have a good one. Salute, John. Thank you so much. Don't forget, Night Hour Live is coming on tonight, y'all. I'll see y'all then. Let me put this banner up real quick. Let's see. Where is it at? Let's see. Here it is right here, y'all. There you go. See y'all. See y'all. Peace out. Jermaine, don't be looking like that. Get that money to me. You want that wrench, all right? I'm joking, but see y'all.